Goods are
I had the opportunity recently, as of shoot time, not as of drop time, but as of shoot time in 2024, October 2024, I had the opportunity to go to a flea market that happens in the Metro Detroit area twice a year, in the fall and in the spring. It's in the town of Flat Rock, and it is at the Flat Rock Speedway, and it's a really big show, a good show if you like that kind of thing, if you like antiquing or flea marketing, whatever would be the verb there. It's a really good show, and I've been to it quite a few times. But this time when I went, there was a vendor that I don't recall seeing there before. I don't know if they were new or I just missed them. There's no way I would miss their booth, though. They just had table after table of terrific TV toys. I am telling you, toys, vintage toys from so many different classic TV shows. Charlie's Angels, Happy Days, Emergency, SWAT, $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman, and the Waltons, and Chips, and oh my gosh, Buck Rogers. It was just a TV toy nirvana, and I took a bunch of pictures. If you follow the Terrific TV Toys Facebook page, you might have seen the photos that I took from their tables. They're just amazing. It was like my perfect vendor at a show like that. But one of the things that they had that caught my eye was a grab bag, and I got it. And can you guess how much this was? It's full of TV show goodness. It was $10. I'm like, yes, sold, because there was one particular thing in here, actually, as it turns out too, that attracted my eye, and that was this. And then that was this here. If you don't know what these are, this is Mary Ellen from the Waltons. And I saw that and I'm like, oh my gosh. I messaged my friend Jim in Canada, who is hardcore Waltons fan. I'm a moderate Waltons fan. I watched it back in the day. I'll watch it again. I've watched it a few times over the years. It's one of those shows that I really need to put on my list and rewatch the whole series because I did enjoy it. But Jim is hardcore Waltons fan, so I messaged him real quick like, hey, do you have any of the Waltons Megos? No, I don't. So I'm like, score! Because I could tell this was a Walton right here, and the fact that there was an extra one, like, for me to keep was even a bonus, so I would have paid $10 just for that. But then there's lots of other good stuff in here, and can you believe this is probably a week and a half. It's been a week and a half, well, a little over a week, actually, since I went to the show right now as I'm recording this, and I have not opened the bag yet. I saved it. I put it aside. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do the exciting thing of really cold, opening this bag on camera. I'm not even going to look through it beforehand and see what else is in here besides the obvious that I see, because there's like pieces and parts in here too. So let's go on a journey together, okay? We'll have the ceremonial opening of the $10 grab bag. Okay, it is now open. First, let's lift out one of the Mary Ellens. Well, let's even do both of them. Oh my gosh, that dress is to die for. Okay, we got a double Mary Ellen action here. So, Jim, you're going to already have received this by the time I drop this, which is going to be like January, February, because I'm going to send this to you for Christmas, but I'm going to give you the better one. And I think I can see which one is the better one. We'll give you that one, Jim. So there she is, with some pretty good hair. And this dress, oh my freaking word. It's almost like it's a Christmas time dress. Oh, that's so precious. So in the back, we got a couple snap enclosures. Got a plaid thing going on. Got a little lacy type trim with a ruffle. This is your standard, even though the time period of the Waltons TV show was earlier, this is almost like your standard 70s style dress when she would have come out. But for that, I want to refer you, for these Waltons Megos, to our friends at the Mego Museum. They are the authorities on everything Mego. And you can see photos, like if you go to megomuseum.com and look up the Waltons, you can see photos of this gal and her brother, John Boy, in the box. Love that. And they had a house, and oh my gosh, these people at the flea market, this amazing, most wonderful vendor table I've ever seen in my life, they had the house too. I did not, oh, actually I did ask. I did ask how much it was. They had the house, I want to say it was $150, but not with figures. Oh, guys, if you're out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, the house, the farmhouse. And then here you can see there's a video where they're going to show you, Mego Museum's going to show you up close and personal. But it talks about the history of the series, of this set of Megos. And let me see if I can see a year. 1976 catalog page shows the unproduced Walton's barn. They had a barn that they did not make. Oh, and there's Mary Ellen on the wagon. Oh, I love it. So they would have had a house and a barn. So it was 1970s, mid-1970s. Also proposed but never produced were these Love and Stuff plush versions of John Boy and Mary Ellen. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. But as far as the Megos, so here's a little bit of a view on John Boy. Nice hat. Mary Ellen. So Mary Ellen had black stockings and black shoes, which are not on either one of the Mary Ellens in this bag, but who knows? Maybe they'll be in the bag. I don't know. This is going to be a long episode because I'm digressing here. But because really the episode is about Mary Ellen, but it's also about the bag. I mean, how can you not love everything? Pa Walton. Okay, there's Pa. I loved Pa. And then there's Ma. Ma Walton. Really? Oh, gosh. I never would have guessed that. There's Grandma. Grandpa, of course. Wonderful characters. And then there's the box with the farmhouse. And another view of the farmhouse. So, yeah. Oh, and then the truck. Oh, they did have the truck at the table, too. Yeah. Oh, gosh. It was amazing. Yeah. So nice. So, yeah, take a look at these. Oh, the country store. What? I didn't even look through all of this myself. They got the country store there, too, because, of course, on the show, they spent quite a bit of time at the country store. Oh, my word. These play sets that they produced for the different Megos back in the day were just amazing. I love the play sets. So anyways, we've got Mary Ellen ×2, one staying and one traveling to Canada to move in with my wonderful friend, Jim Wilson. Look up his Facebook page, Jim's Creations. Okay, I'm going to see some duplicates in here. I know, because I got all the Wizard of Oz. You'll still see those in another episode of Terrific Non-TV Toys. Oh boy, Dorothy. Her hair, her braids have come out a bit. Remember, this is all bonus. I really paid for Mary Ellen ×2. So this is all bonus. And you know what? I want to say any of the duplicates in here, I'll just give away. I really don't need to keep them. I have the Dorothy from my childhood that you saw in an earlier episode. So I want to say I got to contact my friend James because he might be interested in some of this stuff. So James, I got to see if you want. Oh boy, something happened to the Tin Man. He like melted here. Oh my word. So one side is normal and the other side, something happened. Maybe he got onto something hot or burned. The plastic burned. I don't know. He's even still got his heart decal. But still is a good duplicate to give away. And then I see in here also a scarecrow. And some of these can be used for parts, of course. So we got the scarecrow. Who knows if his hat or anything else, shoes is in there. Oh, he got, oh gosh, I hope a mouse didn't get to him or something. Looks like he was in storage and he got eaten up a little bit. Look at that. Some little rodent. or something. That's my guess, but what happened to these poor guys is as much a mystery as what's in the bag. I see, oh yeah, here's a beauty. Here's a wonderful one to have a duplicate of. This is one I had when I was a kid too, and you saw in a previous episode. I don't see a crown or anything or a scepter in there for her, but her dress is there. Oh gosh, how beautiful. How beautiful. Her dress is in pretty good shape. It's really not dirty. It's really not dirty, and it's all in one piece still. It's got the snaps intact. So, and she's not terrible for her hair. Just needs a little brushing, maybe some washing if you can swing it. But yeah, no shoes on Glinda. All right, so we got 4 Wizard of Oz duplicates here. And I even see some price tags in here. But what's interesting is I think this is a Duke boy. Is this not a Duke boy? Tell me, Dukes of Hazzard fans out there. I have never owned any of the Dukes of Hazzard Megos. I probably should have. Let me see. Mego Corp says on the back. I'm going to try to read this. 19. Gosh, I almost can like read it better through the camera lens. I need my loop. I totally need Warner Brothers. Okay, that's a clue. Warner Brothers. 1980. Oh my gosh, I totally need to run and get my loop because I would love a positive ID on this, but I know there's a brain trust out there that can do it. And then there's a price tag, $35. So one of these had a $35 price tag on it at one time. And here's more pieces and parts. Unknown torso. Gosh, somebody out there needs that unknown torso. Mego Corp. Looks the exact same as the Duke boy here. And I keep hesitating to say that it's Bo Duke, but I'm reasonably certain. I gotta look things up. Okay, there is one shoe. Do you know how amazing that is? Because if you look at the previous episode with my Wizard of Oz figures / dolls, my Dorothy's missing one shoe. And those are the Dorothy shoes, although they're slightly different. I gotta tell you, it looks slightly different from mine. I'd have to put the two side by side. I got 4 heads in here, okay? Again, pieces and parts. And here's another Duke boy. Double Dukes. Wasn't that the title of an episode? And, okay, that is interesting. And how about, oops, I almost dropped one head on the floor. How about this guy? That I have no idea. So, brain trust out there, tell me who that guy is. Can't see anything on the back of his head. 1973? Again, I need my loop. Okay, we're going to set him and the Duke boy over here. Then here's another one. Anybody? Oh, this is John Boy. Isn't that totally John Boy? I think that's John Boy. Okay, I'm going to throw that in the package with Mary Ellen for you, Jim. Yeah, 1974 on the mold. Does it say there? Looks like 1974. Okay. Yeah. FFOD ink. Lorimar. Okay, I see the Lorimar. Oh gosh, it's like forensic examination here. Lorimar, yes. Okay, excellent. And look at the birthmark there. Or the mole, whatever he had. Richard Thomas. Okay, and finally, this one I could see through the bag. Definitely a Duke boy, and one that I've met in real life and seen at quite a few events and have gone to his singing, his concerts. I've been to a few of his shows. Oh my word, that's our Tom Wopat. That's our Luke Duke. So we've got Warner Brothers on the back of that one. 1980. Okay, so we know we got one Duke boy. Quite sure this is the other Duke boy. Again, Warner. 1980, Warner Brothers. Okay, we got a set of Duke boys. One just needs a body. I almost got a body here. I got a lot of a body there. Need some lower legs, some calves, huh? Warner Brothers, 1980 again. Okay, so that's the same. Now let's take a closer look. Really down on the waves here at this unidentified guy. MGM. Okay, so copyright MGM, Inc., 1977, right? 1977 MGM. So many clues. And okay, we already ID'd John. Okay, so yeah, we're almost close to IDing everybody. But there's one more thing in this bag, and this really put it over the top for me. Just in case I was about to talk myself out of spending $10 on this bag of goodies, this definitely put it over the top, because you can see who that is. His sister was in a previous episode of Terrific TV Toys. And then there's a price tag in here too, $30. So somebody was 30 and somebody was 35 in this bag. But look at Donnie, Mr. Donnie Osmond. Oh, he's got his tag still on. Missing Mike and Shoe. Yeah. So they had him at 15. He alone would have been worth, well, okay, he's in a little rough shape. Okay, I won't say he would have been worth the $10 of the grab bag. Altogether, this is totally worth it. But yeah, he is missing a loafer, a shoe. I guess it wouldn't have been a loafer if this was a stage outfit. It would have been a dress shoe. But look at, you can see his toes. Oh, he's got toes. But yeah, his purple outfit has faded quite a bit. It has a lot of ripping. I was going to do a separate episode on him, but I kind of don't need to because we're looking at him. Donnie. I love Donnie. You know, I watched the first season of The Masked Singer, and I had him pegged on the very first appearance, and I felt like he was robbed. I really felt like he should have won that first season. He did a smashing job all through the season, the very first season of that amazing show. If you've never seen Masked Singer, oh my gosh, it is such a good show. I love it, love it, love it. But he was so good on that, and right away, I think in the very first appearance he did on that show, he was giving clues to his time on Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat and like the Pharaoh of Egypt and all of that. And I'm like, that's Donnie Osmond. And I could really tell from his voice too. And he's one of the very few people, like 3 or 4 people I've actually ID'd right away on that show. So yeah, he's got little bit of a raggedy outfit, but yeah, he will be reunited with his sister now. And I probably told the story before in the Marie episode of Terrific TV Toys that I remember going to the Tractor Supply store with my parents. Oh my gosh, anytime I had to go with my parents out and about where they had to run errands or get something, and I was like, oh, you know, I was a real little kid, like 6 or 7 or something, and just not wanting to go along. And when we went to Tractor Supply, though, at Christmas time, they had these dolls. They had a toy section in Tractor Supply for the kids at Christmas time, and that made it exciting. And I remember these being on the shelves, and I did want them so badly back then because I watched the show every week, that variety show with Donnie and Marie. All right, we have got quite an amazing collection here. Ragtag bunch, but hey, they all hold some value, right? I love it. So thanks for watching Terrific TV Toys, and keep it tuned here to BRBTV.